Hey guys, I have a Thursday morning editorial for you. And this one we go to the French Quarter, right? I don't know if it's in the French Quarter, but we go east a little bit. Before I get to it, this is the reason why we record the police with our cameras. This story I'm about to give you is the reason why we record the police. I'm going to say it all the time. You guys are going to get tired of hearing me saying it. But when you see flashing lights, when you see a police officer pulled over, when you see a police officer chasing somebody, pull out your smartphone, because most of us now have iPhones or Android or Samsung or something. Open your camera and hit record. If you have a camera with you, start using it because you need to do it. This is why, because something could happen to someone and you could be the one that is the truth bearer. Excuse me, my throat. I always got that morning throat thing. I need my coffee. But we're going to New Orleans. We're going to New Orleans for this one. Let's all go to New Orleans where the Saints go marching in. Is that how they talk in New Orleans? So anyway, New Orleans, 4 New Orleans Police Department officers have been fired and 2 more suspended after a police chase led to a fatal fire in Broadmoor. The 6 NOPD officers spotted a vehicle that had been reported traveling south near the intersection of Toledano and South Derbigny streets around 8:30 p.m. on March 20th. Once the officers attempted to stop the vehicle, the driver reportedly made a U-turn at the intersection of South Derbigny Street and South Claiborne Avenue and sped off. The 6 officers disregarded the NOPD's vehicle pursuit policy and deactivated their body-worn camera systems, a clear violation of department policy, according to Chief Sean Ferguson. Now, I say that again. They disregarded the vehicle pursuit policy and deactivated their body-worn camera systems. Deactivated. Hey, let's chase this guy. Turn off your body cams, guys, so we don't get in trouble. This is why you record the police every day. I always get officers that say, oh, come on, you guys filming us, you're just trying to make us look bad. And, no, we're trying to make you accountable and transparent. You want to come to my job and film me? Go ahead, man. I'll be like, how you doing, man? I'm working. Because I have nothing to hide. Apparently, these 6 officers had something to hide. They stopped their body cameras. They didn't want to record it, whatever it was going to be. Despite initial claims by the officers that they did not pursue the vehicle, and they said they didn't pursue the vehicle. After the initial contact, Ferguson said evidence including footage from surveillance cameras in the area proved otherwise. The officers were in pursuit when the stolen vehicle crashed into the Unity One beauty supply at the intersection, sparking a fire inside the building. The New Orleans Fire Department was called to the scene to extinguish the 3-alarm fire. Both the driver and the passenger inside of the reported stolen vehicle died in the crash. A third victim who was inside the store at the time of the crash was badly burned and later died from her injuries. So this lady who's just an innocent person, she's in there in the beauty supply store doing her thing, dies because 6 cops wanted to be freaking Wyatt Earp gunslinging heroes in New Orleans. Turned off their body cameras and disregarded the vehicle pursuit policy and then lied about it. The 6 officers involved in the fatal crash not only violated the department's pursuit policy in the Unity One case, but they had conducted multiple other unauthorized chases in the 3 weeks leading up to the Unity One fire. These guys thought they were freaking, oh my God, TJ Hooker and 1 Adam 12. Officers, here we go. Alex Michelson, Jonathan Broom, Jeffrey Harrington, and Alex Florian were all fired as a result of the investigation. Officers Colby Stewart was suspended for 44 days, and Officer William Henry was suspended for 54 days. Mayor Cantrell issued the following statement on the situation, quote, "What happened on March 20th was a tragedy, and as we have now confirmed through the investigation of our Public Integrity Bureau, an avoidable one. All actions have consequences. The individuals responsible are being held accountable, and I am confident that Superintendent Ferguson has responded appropriately and with the level of seriousness required. 4 of our NOPD officers are being terminated and 2 more are being disciplined. These individuals violated NOPD policy and procedures which are in place to prevent these kinds of occurrences. I applaud Chief Ferguson and his leadership team for addressing the matter with transparency, urgency, and care. And I thank the hard-working men and women of the NOPD who are out there every day working to make our city safe. Lives were lost in this tragedy, and we cannot lose sight of how our residents were impacted. A son lost his mother. Young children lost a teacher whom they loved, and we have to be there for them. There were parents who had to bury their children, and they need our support. We will hold people accountable and send the message that these actions will not be tolerated. We are committed to taking care of our community through transparency and accountability. And so I was there reading the mayor's statements, and he said that there are parents who had to bury their children, may indicate that these were younger people. The driver and the passenger of that vehicle may have even been teenagers. So I didn't go back and look at the original story, but I will put this one in the link to this one in the description box below. If you want to go back and read for yourself what I just gave you, it's in the description box below. Here are 6 more cops who just decided that, you know what, we're going to do what we want because we got a badge. We're cops. We'll arrest them. We'll be heroes. And they'll go, all right, hey, we don't care that you violated policy. You guys caught the bad guys. How many rights have these 6 cops violated? How many times have they lied on reports? How many people have they arrested that weren't guilty and charged them anyway with crimes they didn't commit? How many times have these 6 officers done that? They deactivated their body cameras. They lied about the pursuit. I want to know what you guys think in the comment section below. News Now UKIPA, letting you know what's going on across your nation with law enforcement. And this is the reason you should always have your camera on when cops are around. Thank you, guys.